And while you at it peeping this shit, go ahead to youtube.com/WaterwayTV and subscribe to that shit. Yeah, you know the waves in it. Baseball with hitting a home run, hit it with the coldest rains. And even on my bad days, I'm a clutch to finish. The track diminished, the booth burnt, hands is itching. Damn.
The reason why the hip hop scene is slow, it's a slow growth in Minneapolis and St. Paul, Twin Cities area, is there's just not full support or full like recognition for what the fuck is actually happening out here fully.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to news stations or.
Can I talk about that? Like,
yeah, let's talk.
I think that when it comes to music in Minneapolis, I think that the number one thing we missing, and it's like a lot of us are misguided and we like everybody's hating on everybody. Mm-hmm. Fuck no. Do you know how much this conversation happens in Minnesota where they like, let's stop the hate, let's join up every day. In Chicago, you start getting on, somebody might shoot you. Go try to get on in some of them other cities that y'all talking about. It's people really like, y'all sound ignorant when you say, oh, look at Chicago. They got Lil Durk, Chief Keef, and Juice WRLD. And then I'll say, and G Herbo. And then I'll say, they got L.A. Capone. They got King Von. I'm talking about dead people now. You know what I mean? They got FBG Duck. Mm-hmm. Why you think, you know, so it is not necessarily just all the hate. What we really need, and is the hate is not hindering us because that's everywhere. Anywhere you get on, as soon as you start winning, there's gonna be a certain group that says, I don't like that guy, or I don't like that girl, or whatever. What we need is money and organization. We don't have production labels in Chicago. Just please, if I'm lying, I hate when people get on here and they get to capping and they don't tell people the truth on why they not getting on. Go look at Chicago and those people that get on, and go look up 1500 Machine Entertainment, I think, or 5150 Machine Entertainment, and you'll see why G Herbo got on. Go look up Lawless Inc. and you'll see why King Louis got on, Katie Got Bands got on. Go look up, they got production labels in place with many, and they got small budgets. They got a $50,000 push, $100,000 push, get you to a certain point. So then when you ready for Atlantic, when they call, you got a little bit of jewelry on, enough where that shit means something. You know, with us here, they say, well, nobody getting on from here. It is people getting on a little bit here. Nemic Revenue signed to a production label. She's one of my favorite artists from Minnesota. I turned on Madden the other day. Her song was playing. Yeah. She was on tour. She was signed to a production label. She got a little bit of money. Shout out to people that's behind her. A little bit of money that's behind her, and she was able to get that push. One of the biggest pushes that we got in Minnesota, and it's a little bit more on a underground type of backpack type of rapping. Hopefully they don't take that as disrespect, but they failed a little bit because of some sexual harassment stuff. I'm blanking on their name, bro. Rhymesayers. Again, production label, indie labels that got a little bit of money. Right now here, a lot of those cities that got those people coming out of them, in Atlanta, and you know, go look up Think It's a Game or QC. Those production labels are the bridge for them. Yeah. They go, you know, the people who started Think It's a Game or P from QC, they was drug dealers who had $300,000-$400,000, and they said, I'm gonna put $100,000 in this little nigga. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm. And it works out. And
here we don't have that. We need that 100,000. Somebody convince somebody with 100,000 to really go and do that for. And it's that simple, because a lot of people don't realize this. What y'all are trying to do with this rap stuff, I'm not shooting down nobody's dreams. It's harder than making the NBA. There are 40 rappers out here making money, living, like millions. There are probably 4,000 rappers making six figures, or 400 rappers making six figures. There are 30 teams with 15 players on each team. There's G League, there's Europe, there's so many. You can name somebody that you know that probably gonna make Parker Fox gonna make money off of basketball one day. You probably don't know nobody that ever made money off of music. So just understand that your chances, if they tell you in school it's 1 in a million you make the NBA, and you can name 2 players that made the NBA, that means it's 1 in 2 million to make it in rap. Which is okay, but you just gotta know that. Yeah. You gotta know that, nigga, this ain't coming easy. This is hard. This is one of the hardest things ever to do. And so if they putting all this money into, you know, camps, you gotta put that bread up. And it's like, it's sad, and you know, you wish it was based on talent only. It's not. Yeah. It's a lot of it is the structure, you know, having that structure, that organization, and then having the bread in the end, to the budgets, to do what you need to do. To, you know, nobody's gonna let you perform for free. I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna let you just get posted on Shade Room for free or their platform. But you can get posted on Shade Room right now for $1,600.
Yeah.
So imagine if you had $100,000 budget. Could you manufacture a buzz? It's sad. I know. I didn't make the rules of the game.
That's really what a lot of people don't notice. You can't just make good music nowadays. It's just so oversaturated with everyone else marketing themselves that you have to keep up with with everybody else.
Right, exactly. You can't, and also you just, you know, when you understand the rules of the game that you playing and understanding that this is harder than making the league, then you toughen up and you're not a bitch no more. And what I mean by that is, like, I don't mean like, you know, everybody say, I use bitch a lot and people be like, don't call me a bitch. What I mean by that is this: you can't be soft when things don't go your way.
It's not the life I waited for, it's the life that I chose. When I copy how I roll, I ain't worried. I suppose you rockin' hand-me-down flows, but it really ain't that old. I'm a beast, I get it jumping, always think I'm up to something. You be coughing like it's COVID, you need more than Robitussin. Why you fussin', why you mad? Your mouth is louder than percussion. You reminding me of women that get mad when you